Next problem we're going to work on is 1C, and so we'll start with our U-Substitution. So we're going to let U equal 3x. So du is going to be 3 dx, and we don't have an extra 3 up here, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3 to get 1/3 du is equal to dx, and so that's going to be our u, that 3x. Let's go ahead and change our limits of integration right now. So we have our upper and our lower limit integration. I always like to start with that upper limit of integration. And so essentially what we're doing is we're just substituting that limit in for those x values, the upper and lower limit for those x values. And that way when we rewrite this, I can rewrite the entire integral in terms of u, and we won't have to worry about any of that substitution. So u of pi over 9 is equal to 3 pi over 9, which is pi over 3. So that's going to be our new upper limit of integration, and our lower limit of integration is going to be u of pi over 12, which is going to be 3 pi over 12, which would be pi over 4. So our new limit of integration. So I can rewrite my whole integral at this time and substitute everything out. So don't forget our 1/3 and our integral symbol, and we're integrating from pi over 4 to pi over 3, and this is going to be sine of u du. So we've got total replacement, we've changed our upper and lower limits of integration, and I'm only going to do this problem one way, and that is we're going to turn the whole thing into u's. So we're ready to integrate. Our 1/3 comes over. I know that when we integrate sine, we're going to get negative cosine. I'll put a negative sign out front, and this becomes cosine of u, and we're integrating this from pi over 4 to pi over 3. And so fairly straightforward. I like to do this a little bit differently. I don't distribute like this coefficient, right? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't like to distribute that coefficient inside the terms, right? So I'm going to put a set of brackets, and remember, it's a fundamental theorem of calculus, f of b minus f of a. So this is going to be cosine of pi over 3 minus cosine of pi over 4. And so we just want to keep evaluating and simplifying. Our negative 1/3 comes over, and I know that cosine of pi over 3 is 1/2. And cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. I want to simplify this a little bit more. I know essentially inside the parentheses I have a common denominator, and so I'm going to multiply through by the 3, and we're going to end up with a fraction. So we're going to have 6 on the bottom. And when I distribute this negative 1 across the top, this is going to become a negative 1 plus the square root of 2. And we're done. You could rewrite this if you wanted to. It's an equivalent term. You could rewrite this as the square root of 2 minus 1 over 6, but we do want it to be one fraction, and we can't really simplify any more than that. That's all we can do. So pretty straightforward. This one's pretty easy.